Hello everyone, welcome back to the playthrough for Mukuro. When we left off, we were actually over at the Irithyll dungeon, and we have just discovered the Profaned Capitol. So let's get back there and get into it. Fallen Night Helm, I love that set. What's your favorite set in the game? Pretty average. The Fallen Knight is actually not my favorite, but it's one of them. I actually enjoy the Undead Legion set. Speaking of, let me put it on. I bought it. This is my favorite set in the game. Yes. I look a little bit ridiculous with the hat, with the desk crown. It does. It looks ridiculous, but I don't care. I like this a lot. This is how we're going to rock it for a little bit. Longest ladder ever. Oh my gosh, but hang on. Should I change my spells? Nah, this is fine. Oh, jeez, I forgot that happens. Back up, back up. Since I bought some embers, let's do that. Also, yeah, that's fine. Just want to make sure I don't have any automatic ones. Oh, Smouse or the Wolf Knight set. Oh yeah, they have Artorias' set in this game. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And then I love it when people put like Smouse like legs on with other armor sets. It looks completely ridiculous. Or the helmet. I don't actually know if this will work, but will they still hit me with fireballs if I'm invisible? Let's find out. Yep, being visible has nothing to do with that, apparently. Hey, how's it going? Can we fight somewhere else, please? Over here, maybe? Coming? Oh, what? I just completely missed. I need endurance really badly. Okay, one more. Done. That wasn't so bad. I was watching the playback and I had such horrible camera angles during that fight. Like, you were just seeing, like, nothing as I rolled around. It's pretty funny. So, the Profaned Capitol. I don't know a lot about the Profaned Capitol, like, lore-wise, in Dark Souls 3. There's very little that I know about it compared to the other areas of this game. Like, why are all of these corpses here? What happened here? What are these little fire priestesses things? Maybe I'll get a piece of their armor, their clothing, so I can find out more about them. And this seems to be like a treasure room. Let's just take care of these guys first. Oh wow, they are kind of tanky. I thought they would die relatively quickly. It's gonna take me 3 hits though for each one. Ow. Okay. Now we've got some gargoyles to take care of. You know way too much about this place, really? The Profaned Capitol? Well, please share, because I know almost nothing. Like, I know a tiny bit about Yorhm from Siegward's questline, but I honestly don't even know... Like, I know that he was king of this place and people resented him because he was a giant. Like, there was prejudice. But that's pretty much it. I don't know anything about the Profaned Flame. I don't know why it was created or what it is. None of that. Hi-ya! Give me your hammer, please. I want it. Ooh, nice. Got a good stagger. Hammer, 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 hammer. Come on, give me the hammer. Nothing. I never got a drop from these gargoyles before. Okay, so far so good. This place is easy. I just want to make sure I didn't miss an item over here by the stairs. I thought there was one. Nope. By the way, is this the Profaned Flame that they're shooting at me? Probably not, right? Aww. It's not a one-hit kill for the backstab. So if I take these guys out... Whoa. Ouch. They shouldn't attack me anymore up on top of the bridge. Great, so now they needed all of them to channel this in order to shoot fire at me. So it's gonna be safe up there. I'll go back and get the item that I missed that's up there. Rusted coin, thank you. Let's have a look around. I never really actually paid attention to this chasm. I'm curious, whenever we see this, like... Oh, that looks a little awkward, doesn't it? The way the column just ends. Like with a straight line. Is this supposed to be the abyss? Like, remember how I talked about Aldrich and his theory of what will happen if we let the fire fade? There's all this talk about the deep and the dregs of humanity. Like, basically, what remains after every cycle of rebirth falls down into the abyss, and that stuff kind of just builds up and up. And he kind of believes that it will, like, overtake the world, and that's actually what is supposed to happen. Like, we should let the fire fade and let the Age of the Deep come. Or the Age of Dark, as it was known in Dark Souls 1. I'm curious if every time you see these big, massive pits, if that's just basically the dregs of humanity. You know, all of the stuff falling down, or that is left over after each cycle of rebirth. Because Dark Souls has a lot of that. There's never really a ground. There's always just this bottomless pit that surrounds each of the levels. These gargoyles make you so paranoid. Like, with all of the ones that come alive. They don't, by the way. But it really seems like they should. Alright, before moving on, let's go back and grab that item that I missed. I wish there was an easier way to run to this boss, now that I think about it. Because I've used up some of my magic, so I'm gonna have to at least go back to the shrine and re-equip my Estus. But then I have to run past that gargoyle to get to the boss room, which is a nuisance. Or I have to drop down and then possibly take fall damage. Oni Slayer, great arrows. Ah, good, I didn't miss it. And this should be, yes, the Oni Slayer Great Bow. Here we go. So we already have this Great Bow. And now we've got a new one. A unique Great Bow handed down in an eastern land where tales are told of its use in slaying giant horned Oni. I'm thinking maybe Oni are like Cyclops, or similar to them, but maybe in Japanese culture, that's what a Cyclops is called. Would be my guess. Or it's just something that Miyazaki made up for this game. Could be. Alright, great. Now we get to go fight some mimics. This is like the room of mimics. And then there's another gargoyle up here, right? I'd like to fight you first, if that's okay. You come down, sir. Here we go. And then come all the way over here, please. I'll top off. That's it. Where are you? I have a harder time with the spear, guys. Ow. Oh, I missed. Good. Got him through the shield because of the magic damage. Gargoyle Flame Spear. Hey, I was just talking about how I never actually get their weapons. Hold on. This is really fun. Alright, let's read about them and check this thing out. Stone Torch, spear wielded by gargoyles of the Profaned Capitol. Okay, the Profaned Flame, which never goes out, imbues this weapon with a fire attack. That doesn't give me anything. It doesn't tell me anything about the Profaned Flame. It's really cool. What's the special skill? Stomp. Wait, that's not Stomp. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Kindled Charge. Okay, so I'm not getting the Kindled Charge because I don't have the stats. It's 15-18. I mean, that's pretty doable. Maybe we'll see if we can equip that weapon at some point. Oh, hang on. I just realized something. Oh, he's coming. Leave me alone. Nothing here. I just realized I want to try something else. Okay, they're not coming. Where is my storyteller's staff? And then let's see if I can't, like, stick this on them. And over here. And now let's just leave. And most of them should die, I believe. Oh wow, that does big damage. I should have just been hitting him with these the whole time. Ah, I love poison. Well, let me clarify, though. I love specifically that poison. The one that comes from the Storyteller's Staff. Because as I've said before, it's actually a much more effective poison. Since it damages the enemy based off of their HP, their total HP. It'll hurt big enemies more than it hurts smaller enemies. Making it for actually more effective than Toxin for bigger enemies. Alright, how many chests have we got? So these are both mimics, I believe. You can tell by the chain pointing towards you as if it wants to eat you. This one is not a mimic, but it's cleverly... The chain is cleverly hidden, I think. Yeah, it's not. By all of the treasure. Ember? That's kind of lame. At this point in the game, we've got plenty of embers. Alright, let's do this. I remember when I accidentally aggroed both of them at the same time before. And done. That was the Great Shield of Glory. Interesting. I've never used this shield. But it seems familiar. I think there was a shield that looked very similar to this in Dark Souls 1. Yeah, it looks very familiar. Can I read it, please? Here we go. Great shield adorned with flowing patterns, a celebration of an ancient glory. Boasts the highest stability of such shields, but with reduced stamina regeneration speed. Perhaps it is glory that begets indolence. Interesting. A little advice there. Dark Souls and its item descriptions giving you some sage advice. Alright, let's do this, Mimic. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I got eaten. Oh, please don't kill me. Can I mash buttons to escape? That's death, isn't it? Yep. Wow. I guess I didn't have enough HP to survive that. Hey, sometimes the Mimic's gonna eat ya. It's fine, because it's really funny. Or at least it was the first few times. Oh, sure now. Right, well, we need to just kill that Mimic and get my souls back, so I'm just gonna beeline it right for that zone. Okay. This won't work on the fireball, but it should work on the gargoyle. Ow. That hurt. Okay, this is a problem. I'm gonna lose my souls in a second here. Come on. Do I have to fight you? I guess so. Oh, that was nice. I got, like, bonus damage there. Ow. What's hitting me? Can I kick you? Oh, no! I was trying to kick his shield away. I mean, it's his wing, though, not a shield, but it's the same concept. Nice. Got it with the special. Okay, let me get out my bow. I want to just pull the mimic over to me, if that's possible. Yeah, it's fine. I don't need the stats. I just want to shoot that chest. That chesty bastard right over there. Nice, good shot. Come here. Really? Alright, here we go. He's gonna do his big kick thing. Yep. That would have been a one shot. Patience this time. I did a 2-hit combo when really I should just be going for ones, unless he staggers. Ooh. That always looks like it's close. Death. What do you give me? Rusted gold coins. Well, that wasn't worth it. Let's just sneak over there and grab my souls. Oh, you know what? I should also put on the Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring. And that will allow me to be silent as the grave. Nobody will notice me, thank you. Unless I bump into them, of course, like I did that person. Yeah, that guy is good. Yeah, he doesn't notice me either. Okay. Let's just go back to the shrine and spend these souls before we fight Yorhm, and then it's on to the boss fight. Yes. Time to show off another Lord of Cinder. I don't think I want to level.
Ah.
Is there anything useful for me in here? Maybe just embers? Old pine bundle. I really don't know. I mean, I could just buy some armor sets. Yeah, we could buy the Xanthus set in case I ever want to wear it. And then I'll just buy embers again, I guess. Green Blossom, is that useful? Kukris could be useful. Oh, they're expensive.
Ashen Magma.
Alright, that's fine. Did we get an Estus Shard? No, we did not. That must have been on Gwithyr that we got the Estus Shard. So here is my plan for Yorhm. We need to allot our Estus at least maybe 10 and 2. And try and save as much as I can for my magic. Because to beat Yorhm without the Storm Ruler, I'm not even sure how long it would take. It's possible I don't even have the damage output with my current stats and magical ability. But I know that I'm going to need as much blue Estus as I can stand. His attacks are pretty easy to avoid, I think. So the main concern really is, if I need to, I could use this ring. It reduces spell FP consumption. and will lower my HP, but the amount that it lowers my HP by is like 100, which is not a big deal. But let's see how it goes first. I'm sure it'll be multiple attempts. We can check out how much damage I do with magic. If anything, though, the boss run worries me. I'm not sure. It's going to take some practice to get there without taking any damage. It's going to be annoying at first. Also, let's take a look at my spells. Oh, shoot. This is a problem. You know what would be really nice is if I could use Soul Spear. Because that does way more damage than Great Heavy Soul Arrow, doesn't it? But I need 32 intelligence. Okay. How much does it to level up? 15,000. Do I have enough to level up in the souls that I have? Because what would be really great, maybe. Oh my gosh, I don't think it's enough for 2 levels, but I can just sell some of those dumb embers that I purchased. Yeah, back to Firelink. I need Soul Spear. I need the most damaging spells that I could possibly get. I don't have Crystal Soul Sorceries yet. I don't think. But Soul Spear should be really good. Unless it's too expensive.
Ah.
Sell. Is there anything besides embers that I could sell? Like maybe duplicate weapons? I'd rather keep the embers to use during the fight. Do I have a Ring of Sacrifice? I do. That might be enough. No, it's definitely not enough. It's going to take at least 30,000. Alright, fair enough. That was an extremely ineffective way to do this, but whatever. 1, 2. Perfect. It was almost the perfect amount of souls. Farewell to you too. Alright, now I think we're ready. You think the best spell is like 60 intelligence? Wow, that's pretty high. I wonder what it is. I don't remember. I know that there's the white, there's basically the crystal versions of all of the spells that I have. Like, there's Crystal Homing Soul Mass, and then there's the Crystal Soul Spear, but I don't remember exactly where you get them from. There might be another another sorcery scroll that we find, or you might just actually find them on the ground, different places. Yeah, I have Crystal Hail, but that's kind of useless, isn't it? But let's put this there. I don't think I need Hidden Body. I probably don't need Great Magic Weapon, but I'll hang on to it, I guess. Oh, Great Magic Shield could be good. Let's put that on. And then maybe I should put on, like, a weaker soul spell. Ooh, Pestilent Mist. No, that's not going to be good. Oh, pretty average. The wall of text may not have sent because I think that it won't allow you to send a message if it's too big. So you can either send it to me through a whisper, like whisper it to me and it'll go through fine, or just shorten it a bit. Like, it has to be a really long message for it to prevent you from sending it. But no, we did not get that on the chat, the stream chat. I don't see it. What is going to be good for Yorhm? Yeah, to be honest, I'm not going to use this, am I? Let's just put Great Soul Arrow on there. And then just one more. You might as well just leave this. Who knows? I'm not going to use it, but might as well. Let's put embers on my hotbar. I can use it as an additional heal. Like, to start off the fight. Alright. Ah, here we go. There was a bit in the start where the Profaned Capital had no ruler. The old ruler of the capital is unknown, but Yorm eventually stepped up to be their king. And the people, as much as they disliked it, desperately needed a ruler. They were very prejudiced indeed, so Yorm decided to gain their trust by giving 2 storm rulers, which were basically the only weapons that could kill him, away. One to his people, and one to a dear friend. Even at this, the people were still suspecting that he wasn't a good ruler because of his heritage, right? The giant heritage. So when the first flame went without someone to link it, Yorm himself decided he would take up the task of linking the flame. And link it he did, but it didn't go as planned. It lit up a massive area, killing Yorm and his people in the capital in one burst of flame. Oh, interesting. Wow. That's nuts. So that's why there's burned corpses everywhere. Thanks, Pretty Average, for that really well put lore. It sounded like it was straight from the game, which of course the information is, but you actually phrased it in really brilliant fantasy lyrical style. Okay, so interesting. So I really like Yorm if that's the case. He basically is like a tragic hero. He did things for his people. Well, not really his people, but he did try to do something to save the world, despite the fact that the world didn't really care much for him. They relied on his strength, but he wasn't like respected. But he did have an old friend, and I do know that that is Siegward. And we will see Siegward's questline when we do this area with Gwythyr. But I myself am going to just beat Yorm on my own. Siegward is not going to be here to help us. But that's nuts. I definitely did not know... Is that how the Profaned Flame was created? I guess the last bit that I don't know about is the Profaned Flame. Like, what is it? Who created it? What's it for? What's the point? Is it basically similar to how the Witches of Izalith created the Chaos? Jeez, that was a lot of damage. Excuse me. That was rude. But is it like the Witches of Izalith in that they created the Chaos Flame and birthed the demons and it was like this whole mess? Alright, please just let me get into this boss room without taking any more damage. I'd really appreciate it. I hear the gargoyle behind me. Go, 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 go. So look at this. They're like reaching out as they burnt to a crisp in an instant. It's really horrific, actually. Alright, here we go. Yorhm the Giant. The man who sacrificed himself to save it all, but it went horribly wrong, and all of the people who hated him with disdain got burnt to a crisp. Whoa! Shockwave. Alright. Let me just kind of read his attacks for a bit. Because when I've done this fight, Siegward has been here. And it's been so easy that I haven't even seen his attacks. Let's see how much damage one of my spells does. Hey, that's not bad. Oh. I bet this is going to get a lot harder, though, in Phase 2. Hey, that's actually really good. Yorm weakness magic confirmed. Oh, Jesus. And then a.w.t.y's weakness, Yorm's giant machete confirmed. Alright. We do have some more lore coming up soon, but I'm scared to read it during the fight. But I want to really badly. Like, I want to learn more about the Profaned Flame and everything. Whoa, what's going on here? Bonus damage. Hang on. Guys, look how possible this is going to be. Alright, and let me try some Soul Spears. Let's see how this goes. Alright, turn around. I don't want to miss. Uh-oh. Did I hit him? Yeah, I did. I saw the damage. It did about 100 or so more damage than the regular attacks did. Okay, let's try... Oh no. I'm probably going to die in Phase 2. Hit him. Nice. Oh, poorly timed. Alright, so I have no more healing. Come on. I need headshots, buddy. Nice. There's a headshot. Look at the damage we're doing. 2,247. That is nuts. Are you going to go phase 2, you think? Oh, whoops. Uh-oh. Is that going to be an explosion? Alright, phase 2. What have you got in phase 2, Yorhm? Oh, I missed. This is fine. I can do this. Just gotta be on top of my dodging game. Whoa, that was nuts. Get me out of here. Get me out. Just use the iframes. Oh, what is this? Delayed attack. Hold up. I'm missing the head now. This is not good. I need headshots. He's not too hard to avoid, but... Whoa, that was crazy. Alright, give me Soul Spear. And I'm dead. He just punched me into the dirt like a nail. Alright, sweet. That was good. Look at all of the damage that I did with magic. So, hey, if you want to have fun beating Yorhm without the, the method of grabbing the sword in the back of the room and slaying him easily, which is kind of a letdown for a Lord of Cinder, then you can just fight him with magic, apparently. Alright, so let's read a bit about the flame now. Pontiff has something to do with the Profaned Flame. Interesting. On his journey as a sorcerer from the Painted World, he visited the capital, and he has something to do with the flame. I don't know what, but it's somewhere in the lore. Okay, so we have to keep an eye on that. We need to keep an eye out for information on Pontiff when we go to the Ashes of Ariandel DLC. And also, maybe we can get some more info from some of the Pontiff items. Because we have not fought Pontiff yet on this playthrough. Oh, and when Yorhm is down like that, you can crit him? Interesting. I'll have to give that a try. The thing is, though, I was actually doing magic criticals. Like, did you see the damage I did with magic hitting him in the head when he was down? It was insane. I have serious doubts that I can actually do more damage by critting him with this sword, but we will definitely try just to see how it looks. It could look really cool. Oh, shoot. Before I go down, let's go back to the shrine. I barely used all of my Ashen Estus, so the way that we're going to win this fight is I need more regular Estus just to survive, just to deal with attrition when I mess up my dodges. But this is very doable, way more doable than I originally thought. We also have one more task to do before we beat Yorhm. I'm actually glad that we didn't beat him. Lot Estus. Maybe 4 and 8. Yeah, 4 and 8 is fine. So, we actually need to send Grey Rat on his mission to go and deal and pillage Irithyll. I have my concerns about this. I talked about this earlier on Gwither's playthrough tonight. And Sigurd is supposed to save Grey Rat. However, you can also do another option. If Patches still has the Onion Knight armor, he can wear it as a disguise and go and save Grey Rat himself. However, I'm not sure if this is still possible since I've progressed into the Irithyll dungeon. We're just going to have to find out.
Changed your mind? I'm ready to go thieving at a moment's notice. Just give me the word.
Yeah, I guess let's go. This might be the last that we see of him, actually.
Fine choice. I am Grey Rat the Thief. What I...
That's the same thing that he said before. Alright, so we actually have to leave the shrine and come back in order to trigger his departure to Irithyll. And I am going to have to come back to the shrine, because we need to also trigger his rescue, which hopefully will work. Alright, back to the shrine. Okay, so we actually have an NPC up here in the corner that we haven't talked to in a while, Patches. And he's actually a good buddy of Grey Rat's. So maybe if we talk to him, he will kind of offer to go... Oh, did I not get the Patches squat before?
Hey, what happened to Grey Rat anyhow?
Yes!
I haven't seen him at all lately. Well, if you know where he scurried off to, be sure and tell me.
Oh, yes,
I
this
need
is
to
good.
Stock up, and if he's gone and croaked, he'll have left a gold mine.
Patches, you dog, you. Let's tell him. Absolutely, let's tell him.
Gone all the way to Irithyll, has he? There can't be much left of that frozen sprawl. Oh, the old rat. He's gone off the deep end this time. The old rat.
He sounds worried, doesn't he? So, the little bit of backstory with Grey Rat and Patches, I mean, they're both in the thieving business, so they've kind of run into each other. And I believe Grey Rat has actually gotten Patches out of a bind. He feels like he owes Grey Rat a favor, but I think he's actually starting to like Grey Rat more as a friend, rather than just paying him back. But I don't know. What do you think? Maybe you guys know a bit more about Patches. Now, by the way, I have not played the Ringed City DLC, but somebody told me that something happens with Patches in the Ring City DLC, so don't tell me anything about that, if you know. I don't want to know yet. I've been saving the Ring City DLC to do blind at the end of this playthrough, so I don't want to know. But unfortunately, I have seen the Dreg Heap, so I know what goes on there. I've seen the Demon Prince's bosses. I have not seen anything about Gael. I don't know what Midir looks like. I don't know anything about the Ring City except for the arrow part from the trailer, and the Ringed Knights, because I see everybody with their armor sets. And weapons, so I've seen all of those weapons and armor sets. I mean, people use them all the time in PvP when that first came out. But I don't know what happens to Patches. It is cool, though, that his story continues in the DLC. Profaned Capitol... Yes, we're ready. We are ready to beat Yorhm. So, I'm actually really excited, because Grey Rat... I've just proven, I think, that... I mean, we have to wait and see if it works, but I think I've proven that if you go to Irithyll Dungeon, and Patches still has the Katarina armor set, he can go and save Grey Rat. On all of the wikis, it says that you must have Grey Rat saved before you go to Irithyll Dungeon. And if I am right, if this works, then that is actually only correct if you have purchased the Katarina armor and given it to Zeekward. But if you do the Patches questline, you can actually go in and beat Yorhm to trigger it. You can use any boss to trigger that. Patches is a super interesting character, but he's for another time. Yeah, good, exactly. And hopefully soon. I'm moving at a good pace. I'm hopefully be able to beat this game all the way through up to the Ring City DLC by the end of next week. Like, by next weekend, is my plan. Alright, please let me not take damage on the way down there. That would be really great. Those fire... Oh! They're really fast. Panic roll. And then there's this guy. Oh. Panic roll for the win. I swear, when I try to actually just plan my dodge, it does not even work out as well than when I just tap the roll button blindly. That seems to work out super well each time I do it. See? Don't even have to see him. I'm just gonna tap roll, and I can make it in there. Alright, Yorhm, I'm ready. We know the strategy. And I have more regular Estus. And I think that's really all I need. So I'm thinking maybe use Great Heavy Soul Arrow. Uh-oh. Wow, that was completely lucky. Just to try and knock him down. Oh. It costs less FP, and it's more accurate, it seems. Wow, that was amazing! He just, like, exploded and destroyed those pillars. That is nuts. Here, have some more magic in your face. Ow. Whoa! He one-shots me at this health? Are you kidding? I did an Ember, so my health was lower than last time, and he one-shots me with the amount of HP that I have. I don't have HP that's that low. I'm at 17. Like, that's good for this area, right? I feel like it is. That's crazy. Okay, so we have to Ember. There's just no other way around it. If he one-shots me, I can't make a single mistake. then we're gonna have to Ember before even starting the fight, like just as a safety measure. Alright, let's avoid damage. Keep your eye on when those... Oh, come on. On when those fireballs are coming. Panic roll. Ha, works every time, see? I should have just panic rolled past the fireball, and then I wouldn't have gotten hit. That's the secret to Dark Souls. Just tap roll when in doubt. I've fought people in PvP who just tap roll constantly, and they're very hard to hit. We're up. Oh no, I'm hollow. I can't have that. I don't want to look hollow if I beat Yorm and there's a cutscene or something. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I was trying to say before, I'm going to use the short, quick spell first. And then if I get him staggered, we'll try a critical. And then from there... Uh-oh. Oh, iframes to the rescue. From there, as I was saying, we'll hit him with the big spell when he's down. Ooh, shoot. Am I gonna make it? Yeah, no problem. That one is a little bit tougher to dodge. I'm not hitting him in the head. That's not good. I need to hit him in the face every time. Come on, in the head. Alright, that was in the head, I think. Panic roll. Okay, that was nowhere. I completely missed. There's got to be a good time to shoot. Oh, like now is a good time to shoot. Nope. That was weird. Shockwave. Oh, get him! Go, 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 go! Yes! Okay, how much damage does this do? Oh, actually it's the same as doing the spells. It's about the same. They both do about 2,000 damage. Nice. That was very cool, though. I'm glad I saw it. Magic is still going to be better in this situation for me, because I can actually get 2 spears, 2 soul spears on him during the time that he is staggered. Oh, the problem, though, is actually hitting him in the head consistently. Oh, whoops. Out of magic. That was a good time to shoot him in the head. Gotta try and remember that. Like right now? Nope. Nice. That was a headshot. Oh! I'm right here. I might as well just do it. Alright, I'm gonna switch to soul spears, maybe. Oh, nice. What was that? Hit him in the head. Again. Let's just rack up the damage. Whoa! Back up, back up. I'm just gonna keep using my biggest spell and hope to stagger him faster. Yes! Alright, check this out. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, that was good. Okay, see? I can do more with the spell because I can get 2 hits in. No, 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 no! I can get 2 hits in, as I was saying, instead of just 1 hit if I do the critical. Uh-oh. I really need to be doing headshots. Like right now? Oh no, I'm out of magic. He's still not that hard to dodge when he does a lot of these attacks. Alright, that's a headshot. There's another headshot. Ooh, shoot. That's a problem. Alright. Gotta use the iframes. There's big hitboxes on these attacks. Back it up. I was too scared to go for an attack there. Oh, shoot. That is much faster than the other attacks. Problems. Problems. Back up. Alright, this is my last health bar here. Nice. Big damage. Oh no, I ran out of magic right at the end. Uh-oh. He's going nuts. Please, stagger. Whoa. I'm glad I wasn't there for that attack. Nice. This could be it, guys. Is that it? That's it? Hurry, put the ring on. Put the magic soul ring on. Yes, Yorhm defeated without using the cheesy, except really cool Storm Ruler tactic, which I will explain in a second if you've never seen that. Pretty Average just sent a message, I believe, but right before the fight ended. Thank you. Your message is literally the reason why we have won. That belief carried me through. I am actually surprised that it wasn't more difficult. So it turns out that Yorhm isn't just weak to... He must also be weak to magic, because if you try fighting him with a weapon, you do pitiful damage. Like, you nip at his ankles and just do like 50 points of damage at a time. And he has like 22,000 health, even just on New Game. So, yeah, I don't think that fight is really that plausible another way. You could do it would just take forever. So here's the Storm Ruler. And all of the lore that we read earlier from Pretty Average about the Profaned Capitol mentioned the Storm Rulers. There were 2 of them. And he gave one of them to the people of Profaned Capitol and one of them to an old friend. And we will find out more about his story in the other playthrough. And my other character is going to do this battle with that old friend. Alright, where's the Storm Ruler? Great Sword with the Broken Blade, also known as the Giant Slayer, for the residual strength of storm that brings giants to their knees. Yorhm the Giant once held 2 of these. Oh, so he had actually... They were in his possession, but I wonder if he actually wielded them like he fought other giants. But gave one to the humans who doubted them, and then left the other to a dear friend before facing his fate as a Lord of Cinder. Yeah. There it is. And then... So, if you actually come in here and you run all the way to the back of the room and grab that weapon... Oh, that's not the right one. You then have the Storm Ruler, which has no stat requirements, so no matter what character you are, you can wield it. If you hold down the weapon art, you build the Strength of Flame, and then you can slam that down and you hit him for big damage. Like, I think it does maybe 3,000 or 4,000 damage each hit if you do that. Beat him with the Broken Straight Sword now? Oh man, challenge accepted. I don't know if I'll do Broken Straight Sword, but something similar to it. Maybe Broken Straight Sword plus 10, like with a Lightning Infusion, who knows. But the next challenge for me, for Yorhm, is beating him with a melee weapon, for sure. It's basically going to be a marathon fight. Like, that's going to be like an all-night stream if I do it with a Broken Straight Sword. His attacks are easy to dodge. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't be possible, but it would take me an eternity. Alright. Let's rest up here. So what is going to be next? Actually, the next thing to do is to check and see that Grey Rat is back at the shrine. That is really important. And we can take a look at what we can get from Yorm's soul. And we also didn't look at what we could get from Aldrich's soul on Gwythyr, but that's fine. In fact, maybe I'll just save that for the next session, since I don't think I'm going to use any of Yorm's items. Like, you can get his shield and his machete, but Mukuro's never going to do... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Grey Rat's not here. He's gone. Hang on. His patch is gone? This is the wrong way. That's not the way. Oh no. Is Grey Rat gonna die? Even though we sent Patches? Did I do something wrong? What did I do wrong? Patches is still here. Are you kidding me? What happened, Patches?
Hello again. Can't resist it.
Patches, what did you do?
We're just a couple of outcasts.
Patches, where's Grey Rat?
Can't find.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Grey Rat, man. Okay, well, there's only one way to confirm this. We have to go back to Irithyll and check out the sewers where he's supposed to be if he dies. No way. Come on, game. Why you do this to me, game? Distant Manor, that's the closest one. You had one job, Patches! One job! You can't do anything. I was just starting to like Patches, too. Alright. I have a feeling, I'm like 99% sure that Grey Rat is dead, because he should be back at the shrine. But to confirm, all we can do is just take a look in the sewer and see. Grey Rat. He's like one of my favorite NPCs. I really hope he's okay. I forgot to bring my... Ooh, what kind of damage does this spell do against the sewer spiders? It's alright. Ow. Hello. I think I'm actually still better off just using magic weapon, though. Dung pie is delicious. Whoa, guys, check it out. Isn't this where Grey Rat's ashes is supposed to be? Or are those Grey Rat's ashes? Okay, hang on. Oh no. I think that might be Grey Rat, guys. Grey Rat's ashes. I can't believe it. Patches said he was gonna save him. He has such a seductive voice, too. Yes, he does. Oh, look at him. Well, I did say that I wanted to show, because I'm doing 2 characters for the playthrough, the outcome, all of the different outcomes of each of the quests. And one of the outcomes of Grey Rat's quest is that he dies in Irithyll, unfortunately. There he is, our beloved Grey Rat, looking smaller and thiefier than ever, with a little torch. The light had been put out by the water. Obviously killed and eaten. Or, no, maybe not eaten. I mean, his body's right here. Killed by these sewer spiders, probably. And Patches let him die. Patches the bastard just let him die. And probably robbed him completely of all of his possessions. Now, this actually isn't entirely true, because we did get his ashes. And let's actually take a look. What does this say? Grey Rat was a thief who fancied himself a martyr for the poor, which is what drove him to climb the wall. Yeah, that's back when, with his original story, he climbed the high wall, and that's how he ended up in that cage. Okay, so let's go back to the shrine and give this to the shrine handmaiden and see what we've got. By the way, Grey Rat can go on a 3rd outing to Lothric Castle, which nets you things like the Lothric stuff, like the armor sets and the weapons. But is there anything else that he gets from Lothric Castle that I'm really gonna miss? Because I want to use great bows with Mukuro. Does he actually get certain great arrows that I'm never gonna get in the entire game until NG+? Because that would be devastating. I don't remember what he gets in Lothric Castle.
Gracious, passing fine ash thou hast given. And awfully warm at that.
I didn't kill him.
Almost as if it had lived mere moments ago.
It wasn't me.
Forgive an old woman's idle prate.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, why don't you just shut it and show me what you can make. Okay, yeah, just be quiet. I've heard enough. Alright, so if you actually look in here now, she sells the items that Grey Rat would have sold if he came back safely from Irithyll. And this straight up means that he died succeeding in his mission. He sacrificed himself to be of service to the Unkindled and the Shrine. He did succeed in his mission. He didn't die and fail. He died doing his duty. And so now we can buy Titanite scales, we can buy the Scholar's Candlestick, which is actually something that I want. Even today, wielders of this weapon benefit from the resulting sorcery strengthening properties. So yeah, I want that. Oh, what is this? Lothric Knight Greatsword. Why can we buy this? Lothric Knight Sword? Hang on. What? I thought you don't get to buy that until he goes to Lothric Castle. He dies in Lothric Castle as well, but you won't miss anything. Really? So are you saying that because he died early, I still get all of the items that he would have got on the second outing? What else do we have here? Okay, here are the Lothric shields. And what else? Dragon Slayer Great Arrows, okay. Dragon Slayer Lightning Arrows, good. Well, alright then. I mean, if I don't miss anything, then that's pretty cool, but I could have sworn that there were extra items that he gets by going to Lothric Castle, and I would miss them. I mean, but this is what I was worried about. The candlestick is what I really wanted, and then these arrows were really important to me. Huh. Well, rest in peace, Grey Rat. But we now have this candlestick, and I actually would love to go ahead and equip that on my other hand. Now, here is a question that I think I know the answer to, but I'm not sure. Even though I don't have the stats for this, I should still benefit from the sorcery bonus. I would think. We can actually test this pretty easily. Let's just pop outside and let's just shoot something, just to test if we still benefit from the sorcery boost. Despite the fact... Oh, wow, no fog wall? That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. Okay. So let's just hit one of these guys with a soul arrow. The soul arrow. 275. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. This guy has higher resistances. I think. But let's just find out. Let's just go ahead and switch to this. Nope. That was 310. Okay, so it works. If anything, I should have done lower on that guy because it was the spear guy and he's tougher. But I did higher damage, which means you can get the bonus from the candlestick like this. Now, can I two-hand and have it on my hip and still get the bonus? Yes, I can. And then what about the bonus from the weapon art? What does that add? It adds another 40 points of damage. Okay, sweet. Alright, so that's actually really cool. And then I'm still underweight, right? Yeah, for sure. And that was actually without my second ring. Alright, awesome. So, we're now able to level up, but I'm actually going to need to think about... No, I don't need to think about it. I just need to do intelligence, right? Let's do it. Yeah, I can't think of anything else I want more than intelligence. Ooh. Still pretty far off from that next level. And then we can actually pop on over here to Ludlith and take a look at what we can get from Yorhm.
Aha, thou returned. So,
here we go. Yorm's Great Machete and Yorm's Great Shield. Yorm once lumbered on the front lines with a great shield, but one day in place of his shield, a left-hand notch was added to his machete, enabling the smashing technique that would become the legacy of his later years. Have you guys ever used this weapon? Have you used it pretty average? Do you like it? I really don't even know. Or should I just get the Great Shield? I've never used either of these. I've never been a huge fan of large weapons, but I want to try one of them out at some point. Yorm's Great Shield. So, as a lord, Yorm risked everything and fought unflinchingly as a one-man vanguard. Following the loss of the one he wished to protect, he forsook his shield. Who is the one that he wished to protect? That's kind of interesting. I don't remember ever hearing about this. Does that mean his old friend? So maybe his old friend is undead, maybe, and so even though he did lose his old friend, because of the curse of the undead, his friend was still able to come back and come and face Yorm. And in order for him to fulfill his duty as a Lord of Cinder. I don't know, but that's interesting. Weird that it doesn't specify who that is anywhere, I don't think. I'm going to have to think about this. I don't know which one I want. I use it for my strength builds almost exclusively. Really? It's that good, huh? Wow. In that case, I'm probably going to want to get this on Gwythyr, because Gwythyr is going to be my strength build. So if I'm going to get this on Gwythyr, maybe I should get the shield just to have it on Mukuro, since I'm never going to use this. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll get the shield. And then I'm going to get the machete on Gwythyr and then actually, like, use it on that character. This character's never going to be a strength build, so I'll get the shield. Just to check it out. I really don't plan on using it. But that's good to hear that the machete is awesome. I can't wait to try it. Wow. That's just a big ol'... I love how your head kind of pokes over the top so you can see. That's hilarious. I am so heavy right now. What's the thing? Shield bash? Oh yeah, I love the shield bashes. Nice, you travel pretty far. And this is actually giving me a bonus, isn't it? Yeah, it increases the user's poise by a lot, actually. Whoa, by a huge amount. I only have 8.11 normally, and that raises it all the way to 21.9. That is nuts. Wow, I'm surprised. It's raising it by like 13. Crazy. Yeah, that's a cool shield, gotta say. I can't wait to check out the machete when we beat Yorm with Gwythyr. So let's actually see. I still have a little bit of time left on this character. Let's maybe... Should I maybe continue with Irithyll? Yeah, I think that's actually the way to go. So let's go to the Distant Manor and see if we can continue on through Central Irithyll. Maybe even make it to Pontiff and beat Pontiff tonight. Alright, here we are. I need to re-equip my spells. So, let's get Great Magic Weapon. Let's get Soul Spear, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not? This guy. And then also maybe Farron Flash Sword. Yeah, works for me. Oh, you know what? I should get Hidden Body. So let's not use Soul Spear just yet. I mean, it's pretty powerful, but we don't need it. I'm just gonna... I like Hidden Body too much. I think I have a message over here, don't I? Pointless. Yeah, I think that's actually my message. Not my message on this character. That's a message I left with Gwythyr, my other character. Poise is broken in Dark Souls 3. It kind of is if you're thinking of the way Poise was in the previous games. But Poise has a very minor effect, and it only matters with regards to hyper armor attacks. And the problem is that usually when people use hyper armor attacks, a lot of the time it's like a weapon art, like Stomp, and Stomp resets your Poise health. Actually, there's a great example of how Poise works in the game when I was fighting those Silver Knights. So if you're fighting the Silver Knights, you can see how Poise works. When you attack a Silver Knight, he doesn't get staggered. He doesn't really get staggered right away. It takes multiple hits to stagger him because you're reducing the Poise health. The same kind of thing works in versus players, except there's an automatic stagger if you are not doing an action that has hyper armor. However, every attack that you do reduces Poise health, which will allow you to break their Poise during a hyper armor attack, even though they have hyper armor the next time they do that action. So The way poise works is... Oh, Jesus. I can't talk and play like this at the same time. So the way poise works in Dark Souls 3 is so limited that you almost never see it happen. But it is there. Poise does something. It's just such a small, tiny little thing that poise does. Oh no, I forgot to change my Estus. Alright, that's fine. I guess we'll just try to get through this next area without Estus. I mean, I do it with Wither all the time. But then he's also got a healing spell, and I don't. Whoa! That's weird. Great Heavy Soul Arrow does more damage than Crystal Soul Spear. Very strange. Wonder why that is. Oh, no it doesn't. It's because I raised my intelligence. Duh. I got it. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I guess I didn't know that much about poise then. Yeah, most people don't even bother with poise for good reason, because it matters in a very limited fashion. But if you use a weapon that has hyper armor, it does something. However, if you're using a weapon that has no hyper armor, for instance, I mean, I guess like these daggers. These daggers do not have a single attack that has hyper armor. Like, not a single one. So if you're using these daggers, poise does 0 things for you. It does nothing. So if you're using something like this, like forget poise, it's useless. But if you're using something like the broadsword, my weapon that I'm using now, I get hyper armor on my two-handed attacks, which means poise does matter for me. If my poise health goes to 0, then even though I have hyper armor, somebody can hit me and knock me out of my animation. Oh my gosh, you snuck up on me. Take that, sir. Get back. I like educating people on this because poise, in the beginning when the game came out, all of the players throughout the community thought, hey, poise is turned off from software. Did you forget to hit the button or put the code in to turn poise on? Like, that's what the community thought. That's what I thought too. And then From Software likes to not explain the mechanics of their game. Like, that's what they do. Dark Souls 1 is infamous for having hidden mechanics and a useless stat that nobody even realized was useless and had to figure out on their own. Like, that's part of what they do. They say, hey, players, you figure it out. And then eventually we did. But there is a way to completely bring back your poise health. Certain actions bring your poise health back to 100%. The stomp. This brings your poise health to 100%. So if somebody hits me, it lowers my imaginary poise bar, which is basically my poise, plus a poise added to it by the attack. And then if I do stomp, it raises that poise health completely to 100%. Perseverance is another weapon art that does this. It raises your poise health to 100%. So if you use Perseverance a lot, or if you use Stomp a lot, you probably never even get staggered out of your hyper armor attacks, ever. And you might even not even realize that poise is a thing. And it is interesting. It's cool. But it makes sense that most players have no idea that poise even exists in this game, and that's what we thought. How much Estus do I have? 1. Right, and Siegward is not here, actually, because I have not progressed his story. That's actually kind of weird, so I wonder if I can still progress his story and get the Titanite slab that he gives me. I hope I can. Let me try and dispatch this next area of knights without taking any damage. Be nice. Get our buff on. And get a little backstab here. I'm not here. What are you doing? Oh, he sees me. He is wise to my actions. Let's just pass him up for now. We can just take care of the next guy. You gonna do the lightning attack? Yep. They always start with the lightning attack. Gotcha. Let me see. See, that didn't stagger him. His poise health is lowered, so the next time, he would have gotten staggered. Oh, Silver Knight leggings. Awesome. Does this have anything interesting on it? It is said that even after the family's passing, the knights continue to watch over their manor and the ruined cathedral. Nah, not really. No stagger. And then stagger. Ow. Although that was a quick recovery. Wow, he recovers really quick. The Black Knights don't recover that quick. Uh-oh. Maybe I should just range the next one. Alright, sweet. Here is a really cool ring from Dark Souls 1. We already read this on Gwithir's playthrough. But just to explain it again, there's such a thing as like counter hits. Counter attacks are basically if you hit an enemy during a certain frame of their animation for their attack. It makes like a special sound effect and you get bonus damage. Thrusting weapons get additional bonus damage, and this will help boost that. It belonged to Ornstein, the first knight of the sun's eldest born, and his crossbeam is said to have pierced the scales, made of stone. It is said to, but I'm pretty sure he existed after the dragons had already been defeated, so who knows if that's actually the case. They did have wyverns and drakes, but not dragons. Gwyn already defeated them all with the rest of the lords. Now, I actually want to show you something really quick. If you look over at my defenses, where it says versus thrust, if I roll... Shoot. Not if I roll. If I attack... Did you see that? Did you see that minus 21? It's really quick. Let me do it again. It was minus 21. That is how much your absorption gets lowered for a counter-attack hit. It's actually a huge difference. So if somebody attacks me during the moment that I'm attacking, that is the amount of extra damage that they are going to do. And then that's increased by the Leo ring. So I think that's really cool that you can actually see how much your absorption is affected. Smo's Great Hammer. Sweet. And then this is just a Divine Blessing. Oh, and I'm going to get frostbitten. Excuse me. We have one more knight to take care of. I really need to be doing it without any damage. Hello, sir. Oh, well, I took damage. Spoke too soon. What if I should be parrying? Oh, that was a weird backstab. He kind of teleported to me. I didn't think that that was actually going to make it. Should I use this Divine Blessing? I feel like I should. I'm out of Estus, right? Yeah, I am. I'm going to use it. I've already traded one to the crows, so don't worry. I need the health. Divine Blessings are kind of rare, so I'm sure that might not have been the good idea to use it, but whatever. I'm gonna need Hidden Body for this area. Because we have dogs. Those damn dogs. Here they come. Look at them. Oh my gosh, I hate these things. Uh-oh. I need stamina. And... kill it! Nope! Come on. Die? Yes. Who's hitting me? Gotta run up there and kill him really quick. I take extra damage because I'm wearing this dusk crown right now. Ow. Ow. I need safety. This is a weird... Oh, so who is this? Because we saw this statue before. It's also in front of the Pontiff boss room. Is this Aldrich back when he was like a normal human? Or is this the third Archdeacon? Because I think there's 3 Archdeacons. There's Royce, and he was in the Cathedral of the Deep. There is McDonald, and he is in charge of the Aldrich Faithful. And I think somewhere I read on an item that there is a 3rd Archdeacon. But maybe I could be wrong. Maybe this is the Archdeacon that was in charge of the church that is here in Irithyll. Or this could just be Aldrich back when he was like a normal human being, when he was eating humans and then turned into sludge after that. Oh, hang on. Let's put Hidden Body on first. And really try not to get hit. Hello? There should be some more of them. And a dog. Uh-oh. No. You know what? You know what? Isn't there a shortcut somewhere? Where's the shortcut? Give me the shortcut. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight, please. No! No! The shortcut! I died on top of the shortcut. Are you kidding me? Ah, that is frustrating. Wow. Wow. Devastating. I realized that this was just a bad idea on the way there. Alright, pretty average. Don't worry, I need sleep too. I'm just going to end the stream here anyway. It's about that time. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know what to do. I'll be back on Monday at my usual time. If not, Sunday night, if I can get one in. If I'm able to, if I'm not too tired. Alright, thanks. See you guys in the next one.